welcome back to Mindful Minerva. Today, we're going into a fascinating and rare gem in the world of communication, the Ford conversational technique. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation that feels like an endless pit of small talk or awkward silence? If so, this technique might just be the game changer you've been looking for in your conversations. Let's kick things off with a story. Imagine being at a party, desperately searching for something to say. You strike up a conversation with a stranger, and you find that the conversation flows effortlessly. You're connecting on a deeper level, sharing stories and building a genuine connection. This magical moment is what the conversational technique can help you achieve in various situations. The Ford conversational technique is not your run-of-the-mill conversation starter. It's a powerful tool to forge meaningful connections. Ford is an acronym that stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. These four categories provide a roadmap to navigate through any conversation, making it intriguing and memorable. Let's start with F, which stands for family. Family is a universal topic that people often feel passionate about. Whether you're discussing your own family or asking about someone else's, it can open the doors to rich, emotionally charged stories. It's fascinating how talking about your roots can help you find common ground with someone you just met. The stories about family traditions, quirky relatives, or memorable vacations can make for captivating conversations and help you bond on a deeper level. Consider asking questions like, "Tell me about your family. Do you have any unique family traditions?" Or what's your favorite childhood memory with your family? These questions are like keys to a treasure trove of stories waiting to be discovered. Moving on to the O in Ford, which stands for occupation. Our work plays a significant role in our lives and can be a rich source of conversation. It's rare to meet someone who doesn't have a story or two about their job. Whether you're discussing your own career path or inquiring about someone else's, the world of work is filled with intriguing narratives. Questions like, "What do you do for a living?" or "How did you get into your current profession?" can lead to riveting conversations about career journeys, accomplishments, and even the challenges people have faced. Learning about someone's work can provide unique insights into their passions and aspirations, creating a deeper connection. Next is R, which represents recreation. Things such as hobbies, interests, and leisure activities are fantastic conversation starters. By discussing what people do in their free time, you uncover their passions, interests, and what truly makes them tick. Engaging in conversations about hobbies often leads to discovering shared interests and sparking lively debates. Imagine asking, "What do you love to do in your free time?" or "What's your favorite hobby?" These questions can reveal fascinating stories about people's experiences, adventures, and the things that light up their lives. You might find yourself talking about everything from mountain climbing to stamp collecting, and each story is a unique window into a person's world. Lastly, we have the D, which stands for dreams. Dreams are deeply personal and often kept close to our hearts. Discussing one's dreams and aspirations can foster a profound connection as it shows vulnerability and trust in the conversation. This is where things get truly intriguing. To explore the realm of dreams in conversation, try asking, "What are your long-term goals?" Or, "If you could achieve one thing in your life, what would it be?" These questions can lead to discussions about ambitions, challenges, and the path someone is walking toward their dreams. It's an opportunity to offer support, encouragement, and share your own aspirations, which can create an enduring bond. You might be wondering, why is this technique so rare and intriguing? The secret lies in its ability to transform conversations from superficial to meaningful. In a world dominated by small talk, this technique stands out as a tool that invites people to share their stories, experiences, and emotions. It's a formula for authentic, engaging conversations, and it's remarkably rare because not many people take the time to master it. In today's fast-paced world, conversations often revolve around quick exchanges, surface-level topics, and scrolling through social media. It challenges this norm by encouraging us to pause and truly connect with others. It's a technique that embodies active listening, empathy, and genuine interest in the people we engage with. Also, what makes it even more rare and fascinating is its adaptability. It works in a wide array of settings, from casual encounters to networking events, job interviews, and even in personal relationships. When you become proficient in using Ford, you become a conversational virtuoso. To become a true master of this technique, you need to hone your skills, and that takes practice. Here are some tips to help you perfect this rare and captivating conversational approach. The first is active listening. Pay close attention to the other person's responses, show genuine interest, and respond thoughtfully. This creates a dynamic and engaging conversation. Next is empathy. Be empathetic and open. Allow people to share their thoughts and feelings without judgment. This encourages them to open up and share more deeply. Ask open-ended questions that invite longer and more meaningful responses. For example, say, "How did you feel when?" Or, "Tell me about that time when you felt most alive." This will lead to conversations that are more impactful and meaningful to the person that you are speaking with. Another tip is to share your own stories. Don't forget that conversations are a two-way street. Share your own experiences and dreams. This exchange deepens the connection and fosters trust. And this is something that you need to practice. The more you use this technique, the better you'll become. Practice in different settings and with various people to build your confidence and hone your skills. Remember not to forget the acronym. Familiarize yourself with the 4 categories and use them as a mental guide to keep your conversations engaging and meaningful. The technique isn't limited to personal conversations. It can be a game changer in various aspects of life. Here are a few key areas where it can make a significant impact. The first is networking. Whether you're at a professional event or a social gathering, using it can help you create lasting connections and stand out in a sea of small talk. Next are job interviews. Going beyond rehearsed answers, using it in a job interview can help you connect with the interviewer on a more personal level, making you a memorable candidate. Another area is building relationships. In personal relationships, Ford can strengthen bonds by encouraging open, honest, and meaningful conversations with loved ones. Conflicts are an inevitable part of human relationships, whether they occur in personal relationships, the workplace, or any other context. When disputes arise, emotions often run high, and effective communication can be challenging. This is where this technique comes into play as a valuable conflict resolution tool. In ongoing friendships, it can help you break through surface-level conversations and build more meaningful connections. Many friendships remain on the surface due to a lack of vulnerability and deep conversation. Even with friends you've known for years, you might not be fully aware of their family background and dynamics. Sharing stories about your family can encourage them to open up about their own. Discussing how your families have influenced your lives can deepen your connection. Friends may develop new hobbies or interests over time. Keep the conversation fresh by discussing their current recreational activities and what they find enjoyable. This can lead to shared experiences and create opportunities to bond over common interests. In a world where genuine connections are becoming increasingly rare, this conversational technique is a breath of fresh air. It empowers you to create meaningful connections, forge lasting relationships, and stand out in a sea of superficial conversations. The next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember the acronym FORD and unlock the potential for an intriguing and captivating exchange. Challenge yourself to make meaningful connections and transform ordinary interactions into extraordinary conversations. Master the art of it, and you'll find yourself becoming a true conversational guru. If you found this video helpful and intriguing, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insightful content on all things psychology and human dynamics. Until next time, keep the Ford technique in your conversational toolkit and watch your connections flourish.